Hello Pisces, my name is Tiffany from Tiffany's Tarology, and it's so good to be here with all of you today. I decided let's go ahead and use the What's the Tea Oracle. It says, life is like tea, you must calm down to face it. So I don't normally jump straight into tea, but I feel like sometimes tea comes through, tea comes out, but we're going to actually dive into it today and see what messages want to come through from Spirit for you. I did have an itchy left hand before I started the reading, which can indicate wealth or success or prosperity coming towards you. And I also did have this energy of the issue with the baby from King Solomon. I'm going to tell you a little bit about that. It's from the Bible. And essentially, the issue with the baby that came up for King Solomon to solve was there was two women who were dueling or fighting over a baby. You could be fighting over or trying to basically obtain something that you feel is yours. And with these two women, King Solomon said, hey, well, the solution is, and this is a little gory, but it is in the Bible. He said, why don't we just go ahead and split the baby in half and both of you get a half of this baby? The point of him doing this was he wanted to see who the true mother was. So one of the mothers said, sure, let's go ahead and do it. And the other mother said, do not go ahead and give her the baby. And that is who he gave the baby to, because he realized the true mother would never want to harm the baby. And so there's an energy here where you may be going through something where you have to give something up, or where you feel like something is going to be given away, or someone's pressuring you to do something where you feel like you might not be getting your fair share. But I do see Spirit giving it right back to you, or something kind of working out in your favor. So again, the lady who wanted to split the baby in half, he said, there's no way that you're the mother. I'm not granting you this child. And the mother who was willing to give away everything actually got her baby back. So let's see if that comes through at all in this reading, what significance that's going to hold. So first thing we have is divination abuser. It came out before I put it back and it came out again. So that could be you, Pisces, and I'll just keep it here. There's an energy where sometimes we can really be going to the tarot too often. We can be trying to read cards obsessively, not allowing Spirit to work in our lives, or this could be a person who is getting readings on you. So we'll see kind of how these cards come through. We have drama starter. So we have divination abuser and drama starter. And actually, Pisces, I'm going to go ahead and speed up this segment, and I will come back to you once all of these cards are pulled. Okay, Pisces, so we have divination abuser, drama starter, broke ass, threatening, intimidating, threatened, or bothered, child services, moving, wolf in sheep's clothing, spiritual hater, running, fake flexing, we're going to say talking crap, and offer, shine, creepin', caught a case, unfazed, and legal issues. On the bottom of the deck, you have impersonator. There's someone who wants to be like you, who may act like you, dress like you, looks like you, copies you. What I'm seeing here, Pisces, and I'm still going to clarify this divination abuser, because I think it can go both ways. That's what Spirit's telling me. There's a person who wishes that they could be you, wishes that they had what you had, has a lot of envy towards you, and in some ways may be fraudulently involved in something that is actually yours. And so again, this is that energy I knew was going to come through about the issue with the baby, is that mother was impersonating as the mother of that child. Someone wants to be you. Someone wants what you have. Someone is trying to maybe take what is yours, or I guess in some ways, yeah, they're literally trying to take something that does not belong to them and take credit for something that they didn't do. But when I'm looking here, right underneath it, it says no facts, never has the facts, makes things up and lies. This person is not telling the truth, or they're not standing in truth at this time. So what I'm getting from these cards here, though, you could be overusing the cards, or they could be looking into you, trying to maybe spiritually affect your life, figure out what you're up to. They could just be keeping an eye on you. This person is really good at starting drama, causing chaos. They could be very narcissistic, and they don't like you. I see here that your light, it says, irritates their demons, and they are a spiritual hater of yours. So what you do with your life, the way that you have so much success, it says they hate on your spirituality, your light, your magic, your power. They don't want you to have it, or they wish they had what you had. Again, leading us back to this impersonator energy. They don't know what to do with the fact that things keep working out for you, that somehow you are protected. Honestly, they are upset that you are so unfazed by what's going on. The two of you may be battling over something, but you just know inherently it's all going to work out for you. And this definitely seems like it has something to do with money, because we had the broke ass and the fake flexing. It says acts rich, flosses money, acts fancy, shows off. So they could want the success that you have, the wealth that you have, the things that you own. And unfortunately, although they may be able to look like they've got it going on, or maybe even they're telling you that they've got it going on, there is an issue here with their finances that they are not trying to bring up. This person could be in the process right now of threatening you, trying to literally make you feel like you cannot win in this situation, especially if this is about a legal issue. This is court, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. They're trying to intimidate you. They're trying to threaten you. They're trying to bother you, spiritually attacking you even at times, because they don't want you to walk away with whatever this is that they want a piece of. That baby could be a business. That baby could be a home. And when I'm saying that baby, I'm talking about the Bible story I was telling you about with King Solomon. It could represent a physical child, because we did get child services out here. It says kids at risk of being taken or is about to, reporting something, neglect, abuse. But this also could be a person who's acting very childish. But this could be about a physical child. Someone may be going through paternity issues, something as far as child support, or, someone who's seeking custody. That could definitely be an issue. And so you need to protect your energy right now, Pisces, because this person is definitely sending you evil eye. They are making up stories about you. They're talking badly behind your back, and they're creeping. They're looking at what you're doing, or at least attempting to keep up with you. Some of you, it's going to be through that divination abuse where they're getting readings on you. They could be doing readings on you. But I see you moving on from this situation, Pisces. And honestly, you're focusing on yourself. I see you getting outside, focusing on your health, reminding yourself that you can be beyond this energy. Again, you're unfazed. You're focused on your future. You're focused on where you're headed to next. You're getting out in nature. You're allowing this situation to unfold how it's supposed to. And you've realized that this person is a wolf in sheep's clothing. They could have been someone in the past that you trusted, but you have seen through them. And what I want you to know is that they are going to, or may already have, given you an offer. This is a dirty offer. This is a dirty situation, especially with them being a drama starter. They are trying to act like they're here to give you something and work something out with you, but with them basically being an impersonator, I just don't trust it. Make sure that you get a lawyer involved, some type of legal institution involved that can help you to sort things out. Like, let's say it is about children, you're getting child protective services. If this is about, a senior citizen, your parent or something like that, you're getting in charge, you're getting a person to help you run their estate, or you're having someone help you legally with their social sides of things. So like social services, making sure that everything that goes on is documented, recorded, And I would really be cautious of any offers that this person is making to you, because again, they're fake flexing. They may not have what they say they can give you, and then you're going to end up, in another issue. I think on the flip side of this, I don't want to spend too much time on this energy, but caught a cases here. It says sexual infection, sexual disease, or rash. Make sure that if there is somebody that you've been involved with and maybe, you didn't wrap it up, that you make sure you check yourself out. They could be dealing with sexual issues, or just their health could be affected. But a lot of the times when people are really not respecting other people and respecting themselves, honestly, there's a lot of things that can take place with health. And when we are not having really good control over our lower chakras, we can allow, demonic forces, negative entities into the body. And so this could even be like a spiritual issue that they're trying to pass to you, trying to slow down your creation. When I think of sexual infections, we think of the sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is where our abundance and our fertility and our creativity come from. They could be trying to slow all these things down for you, affecting your money, affecting your finances, affecting your romance, life, all of those things. So whatever is going on with this person, all I can tell you, Pisces, is they mean you no good. And whatever they're trying to offer you and intimidate you with, make sure that you're handling this accordingly. With someone like a lawyer, someone who works in some type of high, official, could be police officer, doctor, this could be social services, child protective services, whatever the case is, a banker, accountant. Make sure that you are doing what you need to do to protect yourself, because this is truly a very toxic connection that they have with you. I'd like to know though, what do they want with you? And I think the tarot is going to tell us more about that. But definitely they are impersonating you, and they have absolutely no reason to be trying to be you. Nobody can be you, Pisces. We are all our own versions of ourselves. No coattailing here, no bandwagoning here. So tell me about this current situation. 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck, so it could be a love relationship. Current situation for Pisces. You have the Page of Wands. So I think that recently the two of you had a conversation. A message was sent or received. This person may have received it and not liked what they saw. But the Page of Wands may mean that they're coming into you with this offer, this new idea, this spark. Hey, let's do something. So this seems to be about a bad offer, Pisces. And again, going back to that biblical story, the offer from King Solomon was, hey, let's split the baby in half. Not such a good offer, right? So this offer, this message has come in to Pisces. And what's the challenge here? What's the challenge for Pisces? Could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio placement, Aries, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Gemini as well. Ace of Wands. So the challenge here is, think of this as in the reverse. It's a bad offer. It's not going to set you up for success. The Ace of Wands is a bright new beginning, positive movement forward, an exciting, exhilarating situation that's about to come into being. And with this in reverse, essentially by it being in the challenge position, this is going to be a setback. This is going to be a slowdown. If we're talking about love and relationships, this could be the spreading of disease, because this can be a phallic symbol as well. So this Ace of Wands is not as it seems. This offer, this opportunity that they're trying to present to you is not as it seems. This could be, hey, I think the two of us would look great together. Hey, I think the two of us should split this house in half. Hey, I would love to go in on this business with you. We could be super successful. Trust me, there is an energy here that this person is not who they say they are. They don't have the things they are offering you. Strengths at this time for Pisces. I saw that King of Cups again. All right, Pisces. So you have the Ace of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. So the Spirit is saying your strength is you have something that they could really benefit from. Whatever this is, again, This could be that child and they are trying to tell you, you know, we can do split custody. They're telling you, hey, everything's going well. There's nothing you need to be worried about. Little Judy, little Joey, they're doing great. And the truth of the matter is they're not doing so great. But you have something that this person wants, something that they could benefit from. You have even maybe an opportunity for them. And they are right now in a period of their life where they're in lack. They're coming at you like they can contribute these 5 pentacles to you. But remember, this person is a liar. They make things up. And what I want you to do, Pisces, is really just focus on being uninterested in this offer. Like, you just need to kind of turn it down. But they may end up being a person who is forcing things on you. It says forces things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. They're used to being able to persuade you and saying, hey, just bring me in out of the cold, Pisces. You've got this beautiful light about you. You got this wonderful thing that I could really benefit from. And together we can build the world. But I would say keep ignoring them if you can. And if you've started giving them money or you've considered it, I would stop. Okay? There's an opportunity for you to move on from this situation. And you don't want to get too far invested in this person if you can avoid it, because you have that Ace of Pentacles. Area of confirmation. I hit the camera. Area of focus. It's your baby. All right. So Spirit is saying there's going to be a lot of arguments, battles, and you're going to see the truth of this Page of Wands. They're going to present this opportunity to you, send you a message, communicate with you, give you this offer. And then all of a sudden you're going to run into a lot of issues as you try to step away from this situation, as you try to see your way through it, especially if you've garnered some help from an official. And just be prepared to fight, honestly. If that's what the area of focus is, know that they can't harm you. These are just sticks. They can't really touch you. They don't have what it takes to maneuver the move that they're trying to move. And you're going to realize that they're going to get really tired really fast with the 9 of Wands. They may be also trying to wear you out, because this is a card of exhaustion. And I just feel like Spirit is saying, hold steady, hold the wall. I'm thinking of kind of like when you have like a wall of men in battle and you just have to kind of stand there and stick together with your spirit team. You are going to reach success, Pisces, and you are going to walk away with fulfillment with the Knight of Pentacles, but you have to hold steady, hold the wall, and stop giving them money and reclaim what is yours. Near future for Pisces with this offer. 3 of Wands, Pisces, you're going to be moving on from this. This is going to be an issue of your past. Handle it delicately. Go slow. Observe things, like zoom out. I see this person standing on the edge of the cliff with the 3 of Wands, and they're kind of observing things from the outside. Distance yourself from this person, as much as possible. Hit ignore, block, return phone calls and text messages at your leisure. But this needs to be something that you really walk away from, that you let go of. It's time to go in let go your separate ways from this impersonator. And this will be a thing of the past. You will look back on this and be like, man, I really got out of this really toxic situation. Recent past for Pisces. There's a bright future for you as well. That 3 of Wands shows someone looking out into the distance, and it's a golden future. So recent past, we have the Hanged Man, and this means you could have been in a period, Pisces, where you felt stuck. You didn't know what to do. You were receiving information, downloads from your spirit team, which explains this halo around this figure's head, but you didn't necessarily see yourself, or you didn't have the ability to really move forward, move on. I see stagnation. I see there being like this unnerving pause that has come with this situation, right? And maybe that's what's been creeping on you, because maybe there was this pause or this situation where things were taking their time. But again, I do see you, Pisces, moving, right? This is you packing your boxes, physically, energetically, or emotionally moving on from the situation. And this is you, Pisces, getting ready to move on to something that is more fulfilling for you. You will no longer be in this period of stagnation. You have something that's going to be really beneficial for you in your future, and you're going to walk forward. You're going to be blessed. And you need to make sure that whatever you do, you don't accept that Five of Pentacles. You have the Ace of Pentacles in your hand, and they see it. They want it. They will fight you for it. That pause was so that you could really get some information. Your spirit team was trying to line things up for you. Understand that the pause was okay. Advice. This may be kind of going with that reading I did yesterday about justice being served and this manipulator not being able to keep you in lack. Check that video out. All right, I love this. The Four of Swords. So your advice from your spirit team is to just take your time. Slow down. Act unbothered, unfazed. Really be unbothered and unfazed. Chill. Regroup. Realign yourself with your priorities. This is focusing on you, your mental and physical health with that running card that we had. You need to just get outside, sleep extra long, take care of your home, do things that are mentally, going to de-stress you, have fun, and most importantly, do not take any sudden action. Allow things to unfold in a natural way. Because again, remember, this person is a forcer. This person is going to potentially be trying to force their way in and hurry the situation. But that offer that they have, I just don't see it being something that you're going to want. What I'm seeing here is wasting time. It says stuck, no changes, and limited. So they may feel stuck. You may feel stuck, but the time has come for you guys to figure out where to go. And although there's been a lot of confusion and this inability to see where this is headed, there is going to be an ending to all of this betrayal, this drama, this back and forth energy. And I see, Pisces, with the Ten of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles here, you have a lot of wealth and abundance that's coming towards you by separating from this person. This is what you're going to run into when you leave. This is where you're headed. You can't get there with them. They would just drain you emotionally, financially, all of that, okay? You have to let this person go. And if you have a hard time letting people go, like I know I can have, having that support of that official person is going to be really beneficial to you. They can help you fight the battle that you can't fight yourself. Your environment. Oops, sorry, Pisces. A little bit chaotic when you see all those cards come out. Let me get this fixed. All right. So your environment right now is the Seven of Pentacles. So this most likely is an investment. Something you've invested time in. And again, this could be a kid though, because you've invested a lot of time, energy, and patience into them. We did have the child services card. This could be even a romantic relationship. Please understand there's so many of us watching this video. I can't possibly go over all of the different examples. But let's just say this is something you've invested a wealth of time, money, effort into. You're trying to see just the same as them. Like, where is this headed? Where are you going? And, will you get back what's rightfully yours? Will you be able to reap the harvest that you've sown? And so I do see you standing in a really good light here, Pisces, needing to be patient, needing to hold on. You might feel like you're in a little bit of a toss-up energy here, not knowing exactly where to go. There could be a lot of conversations, emails, things bouncing off the walls, back and forth, negotiations taking place. But I do see movement forward. I do see positivity here with the Fool card. You may have to take a little bit of a risk, but it's going to free you from this situation. And I do see you being very happy with the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of fulfillment. There's a lot of joy. But on the flip side, it is going to leave someone very sad. So I don't want you to be boastful or anything like that. You are going to get what you are owed, but it doesn't seem like there's going to be two happy endings necessarily, especially in regard to maybe a King of Pentacles. Could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but does not have to be. Could just be that person who's fake flexing, who's acting like they're rich, that they have a lot of money. They are going to offer you something, but the truth is, this King of Pentacles is very flashy on the outside, but all they really have to offer you is this Five of Pentacles. And I don't think that they truly have what it is that you need. You have what they need, and you need to remember that, Pisces. Part of this is they are a hater of your success. They are a hater of what you have. They are trying to be you. And you're happy in like this Nine of Pentacles energy, right? The Nine of Pentacles isn't even the Queen of Pentacles. But you're happy with what you have. You have a lot of peace in your life. But this person, on the other hand, they want to be, you know, in this glowed up energy. They want to maybe boast about it. That's not who you are. You're just naturally abundant. And I think that this person is really struggling right now. Right now, though, Spirit is saying, just reflect on where this relationship has taken you. Go inward, you know, dusting it off. So just like getting back into doing things that you used to do for self-care, not, you know, holding on to the past, realizing the value that you really do have in your life. And honestly, you have a jackpot that's waiting for you in your future, or you're sitting on it right now. So you could be winning money, getting richer, unexpected money coming towards you, an inheritance finally working out in your favor, Pisces. So don't give up, because I really do feel like this person is trying to offer you this amazing opportunity with that Page of Wands and that Ace of Wands in your challenges. It's not going to be such a bright beginning. Hopes and fears for Pisces. We have the Queen of Pentacles. What else, Spirit? We have the Chariot and we have the Queen of Swords. So I would just say here with these three cards, Pisces, you're just looking to move forward, to be happy. This is not a boastful queen. You're looking to just make sure that what is rightfully yours is returned to you. You want to make sure that you have someone in your corner who can advocate for you. And you really just want to get out of this situation and head towards peace, your future, towards what is rightfully yours. You want to obtain this jackpot. You want to be able to just get your life moving. So the fear side of this would be not being able to move forward, not being able to obtain what is rightfully yours, and having to give up, you know, a big portion of what you've worked so hard for. Again, with that Seven of Pentacles, you really have worked so hard for what you have. You really did put in a lot of work. And now here comes this person gallivanting, trying to act like they've got it, like you've got it, because they see your shine. You shine in the dark, Pisces. You know, you're just so bright. And they know they can't have what you have without you. You're beautiful. You're rich in spirit, Pisces, with the Queen of Cups. And I see you walking away from this completely because it doesn't serve you anymore. It doesn't serve you. Potential outcome for Pisces in regard to this offer, this jackpot that they have, this wolf in sheep's clothing that's trying to take it away. Oof. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. I really have a feeling that you are going to see how imbalanced, that might be the right word, this whole offer is. And you are going to completely destroy this person by not accepting this offer. This is not equal give and take, Pisces, and you're going to see through the BS. You may have to run it back again, though, and, you know, still be in that Two of Pentacles energy where you're trying to figure it out, but you're not going to accept this offer. I do not see you accepting it. I don't see you seeing that it's fair. You're going to see through the situation. May cause a little bit of stress and anxiety for some time, but Pisces, there is going to be a victory here, especially in regard to this home and family situation or this business, marriage. It's going to cause you some stress though, but I do see you moving. All right, Spirit team, we're going to pull a couple cards from our other deck, our little oracle that we like to pull from at the end. But I love that, Pisces, you're going to really sit in your truth and be like, I don't accept this offer. I don't accept this. Because you know what, let me show you. When this card is in the upright, you see how that person is offering them breadcrumbs and they have a scale in their hand. You're not going to accept the crumbs. Things are going to be fair no matter what. You're not accepting less than you deserve. And I'm so proud of you for that. Spirit guides, what does Pisces need to hear? I'm so dang proud of you. All right, this is a power struggle. It says ego versus the heart. I'm going to show you guys all these cards up close. All right, we have a lot. Let me actually clear up the tarot on the table so it can look a little more neat. We got a lot. I just wanted to see what energetically would come through. So a lot of energy between the two of you. And I already do see a card about karma. Okay, so you have karmic bonds, unresolved issues from the past lives, cycles, or lessons in an unstable relationship. So this is why this is so difficult. The karmic contracts cannot be carried over into the 5D energy that we're going into New Earth. For those of you who are familiar with that, if not, just this person cannot go with you where you're headed with the frequency that you have, Pisces. They need to be dispelled from your energy. So this is a karmic bond, could be someone you know from the past, a karmic connection. I know that my situation, it for sure is. On the bottom of your deck, you have cut through the confusion. This person is trying to bring in a lot of drama into your life, but you have discernment. Use your intuition. You will gain clarity, truth, and you have the spiritual gift of wisdom. You're going to also, I believe, have that person who's going to help you to see through things. They're going to be your sword of truth, that person who is a high official. You have thief. They're stealing property, robbing you of your energy, your time, and your money. So they're trying to come in and be like, oh, Pisces, we're going to work this out, but they're taking from you. And for a while, I don't think you recognized it. You were giving them money, or you were trying to be fair, but it is a breadcrumb energy. Eye to eye with the demons within. You're facing your shadow. You're releasing this person. You're realizing where maybe you have fallen short over the course of your life, or the last couple of years you've been dealing with this person. Game over. They are not going to get over on you anymore, Pisces. This situation is getting ready to come to a close. A karmatic chapter is coming to an end. Your spirit team is saying the magic of the nymphs. This is the fairy card. This is the get outside, get in touch with nature. Do not let this person ruin your energy. Don't let them cut through your energetic force fields, so to speak. Honor what's ending. You've gone through a tremendous death with this relationship, with this situation, but it's transforming you into a beautiful butterfly, into someone who is ready to take on the world free of this baggage, okay? But you need to honor what's ending, because this is a pivotal part of your life. It says, keep the vision, continue to dream, keep your third eye open. You will achieve your goals. Just trust the process. Even if it's moving slowly, you don't quite understand why things are happening this way. You may be having prophetic dreams. They will give you clarity. You're going to see into the future, and this is all going to work out in your favor, Pisces. It's going to take a little bit of time. Imprisonment is here, so I see you being freed from this imprisonment. I see you being freed from this person that's trying to keep you in their clutches, and they may go to jail depending on, what this situation is. You have reflections, changing of the tides, secret and shadow. So you're facing your shadow. You may be seeing someone else's shadow, reflecting on where you need to improve your daily life, how they were taking from you energetically, physically. Again, it says stealing your property, robbing you of your energy, your time, and your money. Dirty offer. It says, do not enter, wrong way. Watch out for the signs. The universe is guiding you in the right direction. This person is trying to derail you, though, so do not allow that to happen. You have fall down 7, get up 8, rise, be determined, you're unbreakable. There's an energy about not giving up, Pisces. Do not give up, do not give up. This is for sure in regard to a home or a house or like a family situation. Real estate is here. And again, they are trying to rob you of house and home, and you do not deserve that. And if this isn't a physical home, Home is also how we feel on the inside, right? Home is our happiness. Home is our safe space. Home is where we can, wake up in the morning and be happy, that we have this peace of mind, clarity. We feel good within our body. So for some of you, this might not be a physical home. You have on the outside looking in, they wish they had what you had. This little blurb down here says private property. They can't come in. Like Spirit is telling you are not allowed in this person's energy. They are an entity. It says the evil entity has left. You're banishing this. It says return to sender, breaking a curse. Black magic has failed. This person is no longer allowed in your energy. This is also a black magic card, but this is you standing in your high priestess energy and you're dispelling the black magic. It says black magic right there at the bottom. You're dispelling it. They have like, truthfully and honestly, this is what you guys look like toe to toe. They cannot take what is yours. You are a powerful high priestess. If anything, they've activated your powers more than ever before. Elimination of evil. You've got to get this person out of your house, your home, your family, using sage, candle magic, banishing spells, prayer, cleansing your home, cleansing your vehicle. I like to also do where you visualize protection around your family. I put protection around my family last night from the entity I'm dealing with. You are dispelling an illusion. Other people around you may not be able to see what this person is up to or who they really are, but you see the truth. That's again why that Six of Pentacles was in reverse for the final outcome. You are not going to accept this offer. You see the con artist in them. Spirit says, Dreamweaver, you may be having lucid dreams. They're helping you create your own reality and escape from the situation. So definitely pay attention to your dreams. They're guiding you. Create a sacred space where you can cleanse, charge, and activate yourself. Meditation would be a great idea right now. But the truth is getting exposed. The illusion, the cloudiness, the fog is lifting, so to speak, about this person. You are going to come into sudden wealth. And again, most of you, that wealth could be tied into a home, some type of real estate, property, business, or like a family situation is involved here. This is really the head versus the heart, the power struggle that you guys are dealing with. And you are coming more from the heart. They're coming more from the head. Love spells could be something that this person is trying to do to you or that you need to do to yourself as far as attracting. So remember how we got that catch a case? They could be affecting your love life. They could be affecting your abundance. They could be affecting your ability to attract. But you also may have noticed over the last couple of years, wow, I don't feel really good about myself. I've been feeling kind of down in the dumps. I'm not attracting things into my life like I used to. And you may need to do some mirror magic, some love spells, and try to call more abundance into your life, because it seems like they were stealing a lot of your life force energy. And we're ending off with the same card that I think my last message where I used this deck ended. And it says, God help anyone who disrespects the queen or king. Take it as it resonates. But you have been disrespected. And your spirit team sees that so clearly. That's why there's so many cards on this deck, right? Or on this table. You have been disrespected. This is a karmic connection. This is a thief. They could go to prison, or it could be spiritual prison, right? They're not going to get what they need. You are going to come into wealth. Could be a home real estate situation. You're dispelling this evil and this illusion. Other people may not see it, but Pisces, you're headed to a beautiful transformation where you're going to free yourself. You're not going to have to deal with this person or this situation much longer. I know a lot of you are saying, I'm so tired of dealing with this. I'm growing weary. But remember, Pisces, you had the card that said moving. You are getting ready to get out of here. You are moving into a more abundant timeline. You are packing your bags. You are getting out of Dodge. Spirit is protecting you. And I also feel the need to tell you, if you can, try to keep it to yourself where you're headed next, so this person's energy cannot go with you. Okay? All right, Pisces. Well, I love you. I hope you enjoyed this message as we dived into the tea, but game is over. You're going to be protected. This person is going to lose a lot that is attached to you. Do not accept less than what you deserve. And I will see you again tomorrow with another video. Bye, Pisces.